We are on the same side here, Owen. The bristlebacks threaten us all.
Oh, drop the act. We all know it was the Carja who let the bristlebacks into the valley. Sent them straight through the gates of Darren.
How goes it, Hammerhead?
Preposterous. Why would we let dangerous machines into our own land?
You mean the land that honest Osram laborers work tirelessly with no say in its governance?
What do you want, Ulvund? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice do you have?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the savior herself. Walloper of Derval, gutter of youth.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Ulvund Freeholder, at your service. So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my saviorly attention.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well, best get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast. You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
How noble of you.
Noble? Ha! Born with a hammer in hand, I was. Nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity into my lap. Everything I've achieved, I've done on my own.
And where is this hammer now?
The, burden of leadership forced me to set it aside. The Carja risk nothing, while demanding that good Osram gamble with their lives out there. Someone had to step up and say no more.
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Carja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Osram lives.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Osram laborers of this land who do all the back-breaking work, while only the Carja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. Then just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
If Chain Scrape is on Karja land, shouldn't a Karja be in charge? Who appointed you?
The sensibilities of good Osram folk, of course. You think a Karja can head this whole venture? Ah! The magistrate can barely make the trek from Barren Light without losing a few screws.
So you have no real authority then? People only follow you because you say so. Loudly.
Anyone who has followers has authority. I've been with Chain Scrape from the beginning. I mean, I'm practically its founder, and its honest folk know I'm indispensable to its success.
You said you founded Chain Scrape. Somehow I doubt that.
Practically founded, I said. I alone saw its potential when it was just a smattering of tents in Barren Light's shadow. I invested in the mine, convinced some friends back home to do the same, and here we are. You could say Chain Scrape is what it is thanks to me.
Oh, so you're not just standing around and profiting off everyone else?
Not at all. Sure, I make a little return on my investment here and there, but my main priority, as it was from the beginning, is to look after the well-being of these honest, working Osram.
Where's the whistle?
Right in the middle of town, but with the threat out there, I'm not endangering innocent Osram lives.
I'm going to clear out the bristlebacks. And when I'm done, this valley is going to get moving.
If that's what it takes. Until then, I'll keep looking after the safety of these good folk.
Just be ready to blow the whistle. Better see what that Karja magistrate wanted. I bet...
Still here, I see.
I have other places to be.
By all means.
That's it. And even the Savior needs some battle practice.
I suppose you heard back from that lazy brother of yours.
Come on over here.
Your shop's for Osram only. Look, my shop ain't for you, so quit loitering.
You wanted to speak to me?
Well, you know better than anyone it's a dangerous world out there, and not just against machines. Name's Odor. This here's my training pit. Best place to practice close combat this side of the Forbidden West. Say, I wonder who'd win in a fight. You, the Savior of Meridian, Champion of the East, or the Enduring, Master of the West.
Who?
The Enduring, a legendary Tenakth fighter, the Master of Masters. I've heard the Tenakth have training pits just like this one. It's how the warriors get so fierce, see? And only the very best from the pits get to train with the Enduring.
So, to find the Enduring, I should look for these training pits if I'm ever out that way?
You'll have to go far if you do. The Tenakth are split into 3 clans. 3 clans, 3 capitals, 3 training pits. My guess is you'd have to beat all of them if you want to train with the Enduring. If the Tenakth don't kill you on sight, that is. But that's a far spark in the wind. As for right now, I also offer challenges to test your fighting skill.
Who would I be fighting exactly? You?
Well, I know you're the Savior and all, but you have to beat all the others first to challenge me. Rules are rules. We only use dual blades and practice arrows, mind. These drunken fools would run themselves through otherwise. You'll have to leave everything but your spear and practice arrows at the gate. But I'll look after your gear, not to worry. So, what do you say? Up for some training?
I might be.
That's what I like to hear.
Glad to see you change your mind. Drinks on me.
Yeah! I know everyone wants to hear it. Yeah!
Never fear, my lady.
Come on.
You have found
Light attacks are fast, but easily blocked. So learn to combine them with other attacks.
I kind of like those weapons.
me.
Yeah! Ignore. Yeah.
Heavy attacks break weapon blocks and do more damage. But they're slow, so your opponents might counterattack.
So grumpy.
Bit busy now, but we'll talk soon. Yeah!
Am I lost?
Power attacks smash weapon blocks to really hammer an enemy with damage. But they're slow and leave you vulnerable, so pick your moment.
Brother!
I thought today couldn't get worse.
Yeah!
Here we are.
Woo!
Yeah!
Yeah!
I am going to count.
I'll have
Yeah!
you know, I am the
Yes!
smartest man to ever
Hello,
stand
beautiful.
exactly here.
That spear of yours seems to energize after attacks. I think landing heavy attacks or combinations will energize it faster.
Yeah! I live in a forest. You know?
Yeah!
Ah! Oh, hi!
Now to use that energy, try attacking your enemy. See if you can energize them. That's it. And their armor's off. Shoot the energy. See if you can trigger a blast to cause damage. The savior of Meridian wins!
Finally in no time.
Hey, you chump.
Give it a rest, would you?
Woo! Yeah! Hail later. How goes it, Hammerhead?
Over here!
I'll come find you later. Woohoo! Think of it. What happened to that hammer block? I just remembered. I need to go. Yeah! Yeah! Anyone?
Rude to stare.
Next round's on me. Not again.
This one goes to the Nora.
Looking sharp as ever.
Woo!
Yeah! Wow!
Yes! Ignoring me again?
You think your spear can deal with that armor? Use attacks to energize your spear. Then hit your opponent with a heavy or power
I
attack
thought you'd
to
left
blast the
by
armor
now.
off. That energy doesn't last forever. Shoot the glowing part of your opponent before the energy fades. That spear can give you the edge in battle. Keep energizing it, and then your enemies. Triggering those energy blasts should help you vanquish your opponents. Nice to see you back here. What can I help you with?
It's high time you made up your mind. Let's hear it.
Pirate spit! You're the first Nora who's ever spoken to me.
You finally gonna put your muzzle where your mouth is?
Hey, Mildef. I took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hold.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Oven didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
Are Ulvin's people causing you problems?
Oh, yeah. They constantly demand my best, but the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get me started on the Ulvin discount they feel so entitled to.
And if you refuse?
I make meals. No trouble.
How did you end up in Chainscrape?
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the frontier. Where there's a town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work. So I got myself out here and started cooking. Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and berries stew before. Anyway, next thing I knew, people kept coming back. Guess they liked my food. More the ale.
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly. But my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Olvin or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
What do you need?
For the ingredients, a few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stems. That'll do. As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in a scrounger pile if you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way. Assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Mildef. I'll keep an eye out.
So that's what gratitude sounds like.
And don't let anyone push you around, okay?
If you say so.
Already got enough meat and bitter leaf. Just need to grab a metal panel from a scrounger pile.
Ah, hello again. How goes your search?
About that. What did you need to make your signature dish?
A corrugated metal panel, for starters. I can use it until I get another groove griddle forged. You can probably pull one out of a scrounger scrap pile northeast of here. I'll clean it first, don't worry. And for the dish itself, some wild meat and a handful, then I can get cooking.
I should be...
Right.
Aloy, change your mind about that brew?
Why not sit down for a game of strike?
You! I know you see me!
Come for that beer after all, eh? Here, sit down. Get a pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
Ha! There's that spark. Fire and spit.
Fire and spit.
That's a blast from the bellows. Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Like what?
Take your pick. We got bodies to bury from the bristlebacks, the work stoppage, Olvin grating the gears about his concession decree. Hey! Weapons off the table! Ah, don't listen to me. Nothing a cold brew and knocking some heads together can't fix eventually.
So the bristlebacks in the Daunt. Where did they come from?
That's the thing. No one rightly knows. They just showed up one day, rampaging around the valley like they exploded out of a forge. Lost some good people. But I heard talk of some vanguards trying to take them down.
Did they come through here?
Stopped by briefly for supplies. Olvind was none too pleased. Won't be able to crank it to his advantage once the bristlebacks are gone.
But how could bristlebacks and the Daunt help Olvind?
2 words. Concession decree. Since no one knows where the bristlebacks came from, Olvind has taken to blaming the Karja for him. He's hoping to dig up enough old resentments to get a strike going until the concession's signed. This is just his latest attempt. He's been trying to rile up the workers since the day he rolled into town.
And people actually believe him?
Lots of folks suffered at the hands of the Mad King during the Red Raids. Give him half a reason, they'll blame the Karja for anything.
Damn Karja slavers.
I thought you'd be back in Freeheap.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went back. But realized it was running smooth. Didn't need me. Heard about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured they could
예, 안녕하세요. 깐깐새우님, 안녕하세요. 처음 뵙겠습니다. 와주셔서 감사합니다.
I ain't one to leave a lit forge. Besides, someone's gotta be a squeaky wheel for the workers around here.
So about Olvind.
Around here, everything's about Olvind.
How'd he end up in charge?
He got here early, like a squirrel smelling a fat nut. He knew rebuilding Barren Light would need stone and timber, So he jangled purses all over Mainspring, getting investors to front claims on anything in the Daunt that might be worth a damn. Thing is, all the bankers back home know that this is Karja land, and the Sun King can revoke those claims at any time. That's why he's desperate for the magistrate to sign off on a concession decree.
This concession decree, what is it exactly? And how would it help Ulvund?
It's pig diddle, that's what.
A writ that would put all Oseram claims in the Daunt under Oseram law, even though they're on Karja land. It would mean that any existing ore, stone, and timber claims couldn't be revoked by the Karja. No more risk, no more hesitation for investors back in the claim to pour in the shards and expand their business. And since Ulvund has a stake in all those claims, it would make him richer than a scrapper in a junk heap. Not to mention Chainscrape would become an Oseram municipality, so he could buy enough votes to call himself an elderman. He's a sly old badger, I'll give him that. Figures if he keeps up the pressure, eventually the magistrate will sign.
아, 생방송은 처음이시다 오면은 혹시 뭐 다른 영상으로 보신 건가요? 아하. 아, 데스트레인딩 정주행. 아.
Thanks for the drink, Petra. I'm glad I stopped by.
명작 게임 하시는군요. 자, 데스트레인딩 자 정주행을 2회차도 할 만큼의 이제 가치가 있는 게임이죠. 이거 무척 재밌게 했습니다. 이것들이 다 뭐지?
Savior, thank you for taking the time, and my condolences that you had to endure Ulvund's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse. It sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Karja purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is Barren Light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return. Help me shut Ulvund up.
What is this concession decree that Ulvund wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
How does blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks help Ulvund get his concession?
Look around. This may be the Sundom, but Chainscrape is all gears and rust and bad ale. Claiming that the Karja loosed the bristlebacks in order to intimidate Oseram laborers into obedience. Well, let's just say no one here has forgotten the atrocities of the mad Sun King. And with the bristlebacks bringing work in the valley to a halt, Ulvund has plenty of time to pick at barely healed wounds.
And if the Oseram refuse to work, unless the concession is signed, you won't have a choice.
Correct. The reconstruction of Barren Light must continue.
How did you get stuck out here?
I asked for the posting, believe it or not. Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chainscrape. I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
You said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the court?
Yes, according to one
아, 표정하고 모션이요. 예, 아무래도 진짜 이 게임은 차세대 최근에 나온 게임이라서 그런지 예, 기타 다른 게임에 비해서 말씀하신 대로 표정하고 모션이 자연스러워요. 그리고 이게 이제 두 번째 시리즈잖아요, 호라이즌. 그래서 첫 번째 시리즈를 제가 엔딩 보고서 두 번째 시리즈를 막 하는 건데 확실히 이 이제 두 번째 시리즈 제작 기간이 좀 길어서 그런지 뭔가 확연히 많이 다들어요. 업그레이드가 확실히 많이 됐어요. 재밌어요. 그래가지고 보는 이게 대화 내용이 좀 집중이 잘 되네요.
Yes.
I need to go.
Of course.
그리고 여기서 뭐 볼 거는 다 봤나? 이거는 지금 내가 할 수 없고 일단은 여기 뭐 하는 곳이야? 일 편 후반까지 하다가 멀면서 접은 기억이 아, 좀 멀미 나긴 하죠. 예. 아무래도 후반 때는 이제 꽤 큰 기계들하고 뭔가 탄두하고 뭐 미사일하고 레이저하고 막 여러 가지가 그 기계들 안에서 나오다 보니까 뭔가 정신없긴 하더라고요, 확실히. 지금 이 두 번째 시리즈에 지금 막 초반대라서 아직 그런 기계들이 아직은 안 나오지만은 이제 저는 진행할수록 저도 많이 나올 것 같긴 해요. 이제 첫 번째보다 더 정신없겠죠. 일단은 저장을 한번 하고 빠른 저장 그리고 아직 못 사는 건가? 왜 응답을 안 해줘? 아직 샵을 사용할 수 없다는 건가? 적은 포가품 여기 안으로는 들어갈 수 있나? 없네. 아, 있네? 자, 이쪽으로 말을 걸어야 되나, 혹시? 그건 아니네. 아직 무기는 못 사고. 그러면은 어떻게 해야 내가 잘했다고 하나. 저기 물음표도 가봐야 되고. 그러면은 일단 퀘스트를 따라서 기술 포인트는 하나밖에 없으니까 일단 이거 하나 살까? 좋았어. 일단은 하나씩 다 찍고요. 지도 웬만하면은 사이드 퀘스트하고 랜덤 인카운터는 웬만하면 다 해보려고 합니다. 좋았어. 일단은 얘도 가는 게 낫겠지? 고고! 아직 상점을 못 이용하니까 판매 같은 것도 못하고 물음표. 아, 내가 지금 물음표구나. 어호. 뭔가 마을 맵이 확실히 넓어졌네요. 전편보다. 아, 여기는 막혔구나. 벽면으로.
Olvin can't just ignore us like this, can he? We almost died because of it.
느낌표다.
Have you seen us? What are we supposed to do? Have Arnold throw his crutch at him?
I see you all made it back.
Hammer and tongs. That they did, Huntress. They tell me you blasted through the problem. Lokuf here came back trembling like a twig.
Hey!
What's important is everyone made it out. No thanks to Olvin.
Have you talked to him yet?
We're on the waiting list.
Doesn't have the guts to face all of us at once.
We need to stick together, in case he decides to send his goons over. You're all banged up as it is. I can deal with Olvin. You don't need to stick around.
We know, you old hammer.
Just stay safe.
Does this mean you're buying us all drinks, then?
Not if I drink the tavern dry first.
Yeah, you! Someone's in a rush. What, Baron Light? Don't let the sawtooth get you, kid.
데스트랜딩과 같은 게임 엔진이라 뭔가 느낌 비슷하네요. 아, 그럴 수도 있네요. 뭔가 이제 모션이라든지 기타 세부 사항은 다르긴 하지만은 또 뭔가 느낌 같은 게 비슷하네요, 확실히. 근데 뭔가 자연스러움은 지금 제가 하고 있는 호라이즌이 좋고, 뭔가 세부적인 움직임이라든지 조작 같은 거는 데스트랜딩이 좋아요. 일단은 그런 느낌으로 지금 보고 있습니다.
I think I can climb up this cliff. I wonder if there's anything interesting at the top.
위로 올라가는 게 빨라나? 데스트랜딩 하니까 오토바이 타고 싶네요.
I'll save this for a dyer.
저 꼭대기로 올라가는 거겠지? 올라가. 내려가고. 와, 씨, 풍경 장난 아니네.
An old Karja watchtower. I wonder what's inside.
제발. 나이스. 아, 이제 다 왔구나. 여기를 못 올라가지만은, 이야, 풍경은 장난 아니네요. 이번 두 번째 호라이즌은, 이제 첫 번째 시리즈의 업그레이드를 많이 해가지고, 하늘, 땅, 바다, 물속, 그리고 이런, 윗배경, 자연, 하늘 배경을 또 강조를 많이 했다고 했는데, 초반만 지금 하고 있어도, 전작과 많이, 개발을 많이 했다는, 업그레이드 많이 했다는 생각이 드네요. 오, 저거! 아하. 아, 왜 실수했지? 여기도 올라가야 되는구나. 아, 이제 거의 다 왔다. 자, 가고. 아, 여기 상자가 많네.
Made it. And there's another one of those devices.
오, 어디 가니? 아하.
A lens. Guess I'll figure out what to do with it later. I can almost see the entire valley up here. No wonder the Karja built this watchtower. There's another watchtower on the other side of the valley. I wonder if it's got a lens at the top. Useful for making dyes.
기린 같은 애요. 그 머리가 둥근 원반같이 생긴 큰 애 말하는 거죠. 얘 나옵니다. 그 티저 영상에 나오는 걸 봤어요. 어휴. 근데 아직까지는 그러니까 두 번째 이 포비든 웨스트에서는 아직 못 봤어요. 아직 보지를 못해서 이제 걔네가 실제로 어떻게 나오고 제가 어떻게 해야 할지를 모르겠어요.
Fire can help here.
약점이 불이네. 실수다. 아직까지 키 조작이 어색해. 뭔가 원이랑 같으면서도 달라요. 아유, 정신 사나워. 아싸, 레벨 6. 너 안 죽었니? 이제부터 기술 포인트 잘 찍으면서 이제 플레이 스타일에 맞춰서 이제 포인트하고 그 강화를 좀 해야겠습니다. 기본적인 거는 이제 다 했으니 이제 스타일에 맞춰서 기술 포인트 찍고 강화도 시켜야죠. 아직 무기들이 초반 무기들이라서 강화를 굳이 해야 될까 하는 생각도 하고 있어요. 초반 무기들 강화해봤자 어차피 더 좋은 무기 나오면은 바로 바꿀 것 같으니까 좀 돈만 들고 좋았어. 내 배트지. 여기구나. 아싸. 안녕하세요. 알모님, 오랜만에 뵙겠습니다. 오랜만에 와주셔서 감사합니다. 호프에 시작했습니다. 이틀 전부터 이제 차근차근 조금씩 하고 있습니다. 1을 엔딩 보고 나서 이제 2를 바로 시작하는 건데, 뭔가 확연히 달라진 모습으로 더 재밌게 지금 플레이하고 있습니다. 그리고 스토리가 좀 더 이제 집중이 잘 돼서 스토리에 좀 관심을 보면서 하고 있고요. 찍먹하셨어요? 축하드립니다. 어떻게 엠버님 취향에 맞으신지 이렇게 제로던을 재밌게 하셨으면은 아마 이것도 재밌게 하실 수 있을 겁니다. 허전의 스토리. 만약에 스토리 가물가물 하시면은 제가 여기 동영상에 올린 것 중에 영상 올린 것 중에 지금까지 이야기로라고 하면서 이제 요약 영상 하나 올려놓은 거 있거든요. 그거 한번 보시는 것도 추천드립니다. 아싸, 여기 왜 이렇게 많이 있냐? 플스 멤버십 드럭스로 5시간만 플레이해봤어요. 저도 이분값 중에. 그래요? 그거 하셨구나. 디럭스로 이제 가입하셔가지고, 이제 찍먹 플레이 하셨구나. 데모 플레이요. 아, 맞다. 그게 있었지. 근데 은근 빨리 진행하셨네요. 저는 이제 좀 이것저것 돌아다니다 보니까 오늘 지금 플레이하는 거 제외 빼고 한 6시간 플레이 했거든요. 근데 메인 위주로 달리셨으면은 이제 한 이 정도까지 갈 수 있겠네요. 아, 어떻게 이거 구매하실 생각, 찍먹 플레이인데 구매 어떻게 괜찮으신가 모르겠네요. 아, 맞다. 쟤네 이거지? 칠만원대 비싸서 할인하면. 아하. 네, 너랑 이제 싸울 때 됐어. 아. 왔어. 왜 당했지? 아하, 강한데. 몰려들었구나. 안녕하세요, 큐님. 와주셔서 감사합니다. 처음 뵙겠습니다, 큐님. 요즘 고스트 플레이로 고스트 재밌죠. 저도 고스트 재밌어가지고 2회차까지 플레이했었습니다. 잠깐만. 잠깐만. 자, 포션 하나 먹고. 맞아요. 들솔 로봇인가? 사냥 로봇 있으면은, 이제, 좋긴 한데, 이게, 거기까지 타고 가는 거리가 얼마 안 돼가지고, 그냥 걸어가는 게 더 빠르겠더라고요. 걔 잡고 하는데, 들인 시간보다. 근데, 이렇게 몰려드는 애들이 있을 줄 몰랐어요. 아이씨, 왜 이렇게, 왜 이렇게 공격을 많이 당하지? 자, 좀. 저거 강하다. 우와, 왔어. 헤드샷. 다 끝났나? 여기 근처에서 서브캐 4개인가 1개 다인데 그 전에 단스트에서 서브캐 있었어요? 아니, 없었어요. 여기서부터 서브캐가 시작하는 걸로 지금 저도 보고 있어서 이제 말씀하신 대로 이 지역에서 서브캐 있었습니다. 그래서 저도 지금 잘 움직이지 못하는 이유가 서브캐 지금 돌리고 있어서 여기를 아직 못 떠나고 있어요. 그리고 또 이제 그 물음표 등 또 수집 요소 또 뭐지 그 동굴 같은데 또 있다 보니까 또 둘러보도 하다가 이제 좀 시간이 많이 지나갔어요. 렌즈 추측 맞아요. 렌즈 추측 그거 지금 보이는 대로 하고 있습니다. 네 개만 해야지. 됐어. 이동팩은 괜찮고. 돌멩이가 26개나 있네. 아, 이게 제일 편하고 좋은 게 원래 제로던 때는 그 제가 항상 그 가방을 정리하면서 팔고 그래야 되는데 이제 이 호포에서는 그런 게 없다 보니까 이제 자동으로 제 보관함 쪽으로 다 차면은 이제 알아서 넘어가 주니까 그게 제일 편하네요. 그래서 제가 맘 놓고 지금 수집하고 있어요. 어딨어? 아씨 보이지가 않잖아. 아싸. 아, 네. 저기 있다. 너구리! 이제 다시 돌아와가지고, 좀 왔다 갔다 하는데 좀 귀찮으니까, 빠른 이동은 별로 이제, 시간이 제작하는데 크게 큰 요소가 안 되니, 그냥 빠른 이동으로. 로딩이 거의 없네. 진짜 완전 다르다. 제로전 때는 로딩 시간 그거 좀 길어가지고 핸드폰 한번 보고 했는데, 와, 씨. 이거 빠른 저장이 안 돼. 됐다. 보건품 왔어.
Ah, there you are. I happen to receive another visit from Olvin himself. He was pushy, but I stood my ground. And dare I say it, I even got my own back. Yes, I did.
I'm listening.
When I made his meal, I used 3 pinches of salt. Instead of 2.
Each journey begins with a single step, I guess. I think I have everything you asked for.
Then just as you have inspired me, let us see if I can return the favor. Time to cook.
Wow. Mildef, that was inspired.
Next time you want the best provisions, you know where to find me. And your next order of any dish will be on the house.
Thanks. And don't forget to stand up for yourself.
Funny you should say that. As it happens, I'm already cooking up my next portion of resistance. Hope to see you again.
아, 얘한테도 이제 요리 같은 거 살 수 있는 건가?
Back for that free meal? Go on, peruse my
메뉴?
menu.
이런 것도 있구나. 우와. 비용 없음이를. 나 다 사도 돼? 아, 식량 주머니가 있구나. 이거는 이제 잘 봐야겠네.
It might be a good idea to stock up on some food before I head back out. See what else Mother's cooking up.
아, 네네, 에모님. 오늘 오랜만에 또 이렇게 와주셔서 감사드리고, 에모님도 즐거운 게임, 플스 게임 되시길 바라겠습니다. 네, 감사합니다, 에모님. 그리고 남은 일요일 저녁 시간 잘 보내시길 바라겠습니다.
Even the savior
Come for another
really
round?
needs a challenge. Play some strike.
I'll see you around until next time.
Sipping your ale, Bessie?
Yes,
I need to go.
of course.
Hey, I was.
Oh, hi!
Talk about something else.
I was hoping you'd be back. Got something new just for you. Single attacks are child's play. A real fighter combines them. Practice this combination as a starter.
I'll tell you the odds, but
Offensive opponent, break their weapon block, then follow through to attack with this combination.
Yeah, you! What?
next round's on me.
Yeah!
Does the fire make you special?
you keep repeating the same attacks, your enemy will dodge them. Vary your attacks and combinations. Close attention to your opponent's stance. Read their intentions. Choose your attacks to break their defense. Let's test it.
Someone said I have this.
I see how you... Good. I see how you earned your reputation. You fight well. You fight well.
Red hair is a sign of genius, you know?
Good. Good. I see how you earned your reputation. Are you that afraid of me? I see how you earned your reputation. Good. Yield. I yield. Well fought, friend. Well fought.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Ooh. Serves me right for thinking I could go up against the savior of Meridian. Here, have this. A little something for the new champion.
Thank you, Hodurk.
Don't be a stranger now. Come back whenever you'd like to spar again.
I should go.
I'll be here if you want to practice more.
Swimming in a pool of chill water. that a tripwire? The whole area's rigged with them.
Hey! You! Make it worth your while if you kill these scroungers!
It's always something. Hold tight! I'll see what I can do!
Try luring them into the tripwire.
Now's my chance!
Thank the forge you showed up. Tripwire's handy. Hunting's the youngest game. Come on over. Let me give thanks proper like.
Ready for anything now?
Hey, Red! Spare a moment, will ya?
Pack's full. I can get it from my stash later.
I see you're a practiced hunter. Took you less time to kill those scroungers than vanguards to kill one bristleback.
So the vanguards came through here?
Yeah, just a bit ago. Down that bristleback, headed south. But then those scroungers showed up to carve the carcass, as they do. Then another bristleback ran through. I'm telling you, it's crazy around here.
So the vanguard went south?
Probably. This whole valley is swarming with them. The vanguard seemed dead set on getting rid of them.
I see.
Hold on there, Red. If you're gonna go chasing across the Daunt, you're gonna want a tripcaster. Not just any tripcaster. One of my make. Free of charge.
Workmanship looks solid enough.
Yep. Been tweaking the design since I left Chain Scrape. More room to tinker out here and less chance of, well, accidents.
Did something happen in Chain Scrape?
Well, like someone.
Let me guess. Olvend.
Back when I had a place in town, he took a real interest in my wares. Kept pressing for the Olvend discount. I said no. He didn't like that so much. I can't prove it, but that chuff bucket set my workshop on fire. Felt it best to put some distance between us after that.
Cable car operator told me the bristlebacks just appeared yesterday. Do you know anything about them?
How is old Karn? Back in the day, me and him got into all sorts of trouble. There was this one time that...
Anything about the bristlebacks?
No. Karn said true. Just showed up and ran amok. Lucky for me, I've got you and the Vanguard swooping in time to save my backside.
I should get going. Thanks for the tripcaster.
While you're blasting bristlebacks, I think I'll head down to the hunting grounds. Did you know they have a tripcaster trial? Come by later if you want to try it out.
Maybe. After I get things under control. So Aaron headed south. Should be able to pick up his tracks with my focus. Tracks. Maybe Aaron's and the Vanguard's. If I find the right cauldron, could learn how to override this machine. Sounds like someone's putting up a fight.
Another one down! Now this is what I was forged for. No ledgers to fill. No boring mid-afternoon patrols. Just the hammer. Just the fight. Aloy?
Aaron!
Stay where you are. I'll handle the rest.
Should use shock.
Should be down.
How it goes, Red.
Those bristlebacks have acid canisters on their backs. It should trigger a chain reaction if I hit them with acid arrows.
Turn it to scrap, Aloy.
To me. I've never seen crystals like these before.
Caught me at my best, as usual.
Well, You did the hard part. I just took care of the stragglers. How bad is it?
Who needs ribs? Oh. I'm good. Huh. Okay, well, I know you didn't come all the way to the Daunt just to watch me get wrecked. So what's the story?
I need the embassy to happen, so I can head west. Erend, what I did at the Spire... what we did... it didn't end the threat. It just slowed it down. There's still more to do.
Really? Well, that's great. I mean, yeah, not the threat's not over part. That's not so great. But hey, whatever you're up against, your spear, my hammer, just like old times.
Erend, I need the embassy now. I can't wait for you to heal.
Couple of days rest, if that.
Actually, even if you weren't hurt, what I have to do, it's better if I do it alone.
Alone? That figures.
Erend! I hate to interrupt the romance, but I'm pretty banged up here.
Don't blow your blaze, I'm coming. Oh, this just keeps getting better. Huh. Listen, I'll go to Barren Light, get patched up. If you want this embassy to happen, we're gonna need this sun priest, Studius Wadis.
Oh, I know him. I'll clear the Valley of Bristlebacks, then send Wadis to Barren Light. I'll catch up with you there.
Well, I guess that's sort of like a goodbye.
I'm sorry?
You? Sorry? Ugh. Yeah, that'd be a first.
Where is this coming from?
Hey, just, forget it, yeah. Oh, it's nothing.
It sounds like something.
All right, fine. Now, after the battle at the Spire, you took off. You left without so much as a handshake. I mean, people like me, we fought and bled at your side, Aloy. You just disappear? What kind of person does that?
Erend, I left when I did, how I did, for a reason. A good one.
Oh, thanks for sharing.
Listen to me. Life on Earth is in danger, and only I can save it.
What are you talking about?
Exactly what I just said. Everything living is going to die unless I... fix a piece of technology created by the old ones. And time's running out.
Well, I guess that's the reason, all right. I'm an idiot.
Erend! By the Forge.
I guess that's my cue.
Maybe I should go with you to Barren Light.
No, hey, you're needed elsewhere, obviously. We'll make it without you. I said we're good, Aloy. Oh, you go on ahead.
What are you standing around for, then? Help me off this thing.
That doesn't sound good.
You'll have to handle that one on your own. It'll only slow you down.
It's a ruin from the old world. I could find something interesting inside. Okay, what do we have in here? Plastic won't make much of a dent.
Glad I can help. Try pushing it off.
Mighty thankful to you, Savior.
Just Aloy is fine.
Aaron mentioned you're not one for fancy titles.
You're Vanguard.
Well, here to escort Wadis' delicate behind to the embassy.
If we can get rid of these bristlebacks.
Captain said to keep an eye on Chainscrape, then these ugly lugs showed up.
Gave the first one a good beating.
But didn't quite have time to roll out of the way when it fell.
Told you it wasn't a good idea to eat that much before heading out.
I should probably get going.
Now, if you see any more of these bristlebacks...
I'll make sure to roll out of their way.
Might want to take some of these with you as well. They're handy in a pinch.
Thanks.
Stay safe, Aloy.
An old world relic. How do I get in there to get it? Looks like this door needs some kind of key module. Maybe there's one in the ruin? There's data here. There's a code for the locked door in this data. But I still need to find a key module. A crate. That should be useful. This close. Okay, gotta find a key for the door. There's nothing for my polecaster to latch on to. There's more of the ruin down here. Where to now? Light down here. I can't reach the ledge above now. Guess I'll have to find another way up. Need to create these things first. Down it goes. Okay. Now where does this lead? key module. Okay, let's see if this key fits. There. Looks like this needs a code, too. I think some of the data I picked up might help. I'm in. What is this thing? Guess I'll figure out what to do with it later. signal's coming from that metal tower. I should take a closer look. An image from the old world. Looks like some kind of building in front of sheer cliffs. The image is incomplete. But maybe if I line it up exactly with where it was taken, my focus can fill in the rest. I don't think that's right. I better keep looking.
Come on. Time to get these machine carcasses to chain scrape.
That ought to be fun.
It looks like the building in the image might have been near a river. Maybe there used to be a bridge nearby? Ruins of a bridge. There it is! Oh. Completing the image unlocked a data file. It looks like these vista points were made by Miriam Technologies. That was Elizabeth's company. I wonder if I can find more of them out in the wilds. It's weak against shock. Relief. There's the quarry Thurles mentioned. And it's full of bristlebacks.
Finally got help!
One less machine.
Look at that thing drop!
Another one down. Incoming. One less machine. Another one down. There. Quarry's safe.
Come here, kid. I want to talk to you.
I'll find a use for you.
I don't know what Honora's doing out here, but consider yourself owed. We tried to hold off and wait for the Vanguard, but one of them bristlebacks charged us. Next thing you know was a full-fledged fracas.
Is everyone okay?
We lost some good people, but we would have lost the whole quarry without you.
Well, at least it's quiet now.
Your ears ought to be ringing with a quarry at work, but Chainscrape's whistle ain't blowing, so we're stuck picking up the pieces.
You need the whistle to get back to work?
Me and my crew were just little cogs out here. Can't lift a hammer till Olvin blows that thing. Cause if we work without his say-so, he'll ban us. And my people have been through enough.
Olvin holds that much power?
He's got the money and connections to snuff our fires for good. Almost feels like we stood a better chance with the bristlebacks.
What are you and your crew working on?
We're supposed to be working Olvin's claim, digging out stone to show our barren light. But the work stoppage and the bristlebacks cut us short. Never seen those blasted things in a dawn before. Where in Forge Fire did they come from?
I'm not sure. At least not yet. I need to get going. Stay safe.
Thanks to you, that might actually be possible today.
I think I've cleared out most of the bristlebacks. Chainscrape can get back to work now. I'll go give Olvin the good news. Voorhees too. Then maybe this embassy can finally happen. Time to get Ulvin to blow the whistle, then Wadis to Baronlight.
Eyes up here, sister! Yeah, got work to do. That's some fine gear you got there.
Sorry, Red. We're closed.
Drinks later? Same time, same place.
Walked past Thurless old shop and tripped over one of the stupid wires.
And never forget. And think.
You're back? Well, that's just great.
I cleared out all the bristlebacks.
Oh, you did?
Now that you've recovered from your shock, time to blow the whistle.
Oh, there, not so fast. I'll have to send someone out to confirm the kills. Make sure the valley is safe again. Shouldn't take more than a day or two.
No. You blow the whistle now.
These are innocent Osram lives we're talking about here. Surely the delay...
Either you do it now, or I will.
Ah, I knew you could do it! Friends, gather around. The savior of Meridian has done
Now
it again.
what?
The Bristlebacks are defeated. You.
What?
Sound the whistle. Chain Scrape is open for business.
Yay.
And Ulvin has agreed to personally pay every worker their lost wages.
Yeah!
That's more like it!
Yeah! Woo!
Ha-ha!
Yeah! Yeah!
Don't you have an embassy to get to?
Yeah, I guess I do. Well, the chain scrape's back to work. Merchants should be open to trade. I should see if they have anything useful before I send Wadis off to Baronlight.
know. I'm running around. With an apple in my mouth. And an arrow sticking out of my
Shop
ass
just
cheek.
opened up, and I've got a backlog of orders. Wouldn't hold my breath. Brought out only the good stuff for you, Red. Seeing as you got that whistle blowing.
Hey, I've been waiting to get my lucky hammer fixed for days.
You haven't done anything useful like getting rid of any bristlebacks, though, have you? Take your time. I promise you won't be disappointed.
Come back anytime.
Now can I get this fixed?
I can fix your tools. Afraid there's no fixing you.
Why don't you bring that bony acid?
Mushroom hammers made in an empty forge. Doesn't make a sound.
What?
You just gonna stand there?
Yes, fair.
Can't go to work with a broken hammer.
Oh, this'll really boil their broth. I'll add a sprinkle of chili to their desserts. How perverse.
Remedies to trade. Return to me in health, friend.
Hey, Ray. Fancy a game of straight, huh? That hits the spot. Come for another round?
So the where did they?
That's the thing. You just lost, but that put it now.
But how could
2 words? Olvind has. He's hoping to get going. This is just. He's been trying to. Lots of. Give him half.
Damn clerk.
I gotta...
That you do.
Yes.
I need to...
Of course.
Never fear, my lady. You have found me.
Not like the stuff we used to get. Try not to be robbed.
I'd live in a forge if they paid me enough. Don't you think I forgot?
Am I lost, or am I exactly where I'm meant to be?
Must be someone.
And the nurse goes, oh, I see it. It's out of the bowl.
Ever stand exactly.
You can always get a new one, you know? Order.
Nothing in.
I'll drink you under.
That's why we travel smart.
Like, really?
Better than sticking around a bunch of elders. Lots of smart.
Brother!